Well, I had a lot of downs, ups and downs actually. I was born in 26th of July 1918, just the finish of the First World War. And I was born in Coolaman, and I lived in Coolaman until I was 5 years of age. And my father shifted from there out to Ashbridge. And the first year I was at Ashbridge, they had a big windstorm, and a tree fell, blew over, a big pine tree, blew over right across the gateway, and he took a couple of horses down to pull it away from the gate, which they couldn't do. So he decided to saw the tree butt off in with a crosscut saw. In those days, no electric, and he started to rain. So I'm being 5, wanted to do something, and he decided to pull that limb away to over there somewhere out the road. And of course this rain started. He said, "I think you better go home," which was about 100 metres away. And he went on sawing the tree off, and I decided that I'd pull the limb across the hole where the tree come out, and I decided to sit down in the hole. He sawed the tree off, or the butt off, and it tipped back into the hole, and I'm underneath it. And the next door neighbour, Mr Murphy, they saw him going across the yard, and Dad sung out to him. He came down, and a heap of dirt's still there. He got the axe, like a rabbit, and he said I was black when he could see me. And he finished up getting hold of the shirt, and he tore it off and dug underneath me and pulled me out. And who should be me taxi or me
Ambulance?
No, it was Mr Holgate in the T-model Ford, and he took me to Coolaman, and they reckon I'd never walk again. And I was 5 years of age, and of course I went to school at Ashbridge, and at Ashbridge I was only I was 2.5 years before I even went to school. I couldn't walk, I couldn't, and my mother was my doctor. She started when I came home. All I could do was to heel the dog and crawl. And anyhow, Mum decided I had to learn to walk. So she cut the handles off the hair brooms and made me pull myself up, or she'd help me pull up on the door. And she made me stand for so long every morning. And after that, she decided, you're standing there, but she make you move foot today for 2 or 3 times, and then make you stand on that one and make you shift that one. And she kept going at that till I could stand on the 2 crutches or 2 brooms, and I stand there for so long, and then she'd make me, over a period of time, she'd make me stand there. Now, see if you can put your foot up there. She'd do that for quite a while. Then can you move that one? Can you stand on that one and move this one? And that's the way she worked it out. And Dad had, of course, all horses in those days, and the horse kicked this heel of dog he had. She was me guide, and he said he got kicked in the morning with the horse, and they thought he got killed, but anyhow Dad was coming home for lunch, and Dad's stable wasn't very far from there, and the dog was still lying between the stable and the house. And Dad come back, and he picked Judy up, and he knew she wasn't dead. And he carried her up, and he dropped his two crutches and walked out to Dad. And I was 7.5 from 5 years.
So it took you 2.5 years to get back on your feet?
And Dr. Buchanan never believed that I'd ever walk. And I had to go and see Dr. Buchanan. And I walked in and he nearly collapsed.